Project Oasis is a student-run team at the University of New Hampshire, researching aquaponics as an alternative farming technique to promote a more sustainable future. Aquaponics is the combination of aquaculture, the growing of fish, and hydroponics, the growing of plants without soil. The fish provide nutrients for the plants, while the plants support the fish, creating a symbiotic relationship. Research shows that aquaponics is up to 10 times more productive than traditional soil-based farming and significantly reduces water consumption. With growing concerns for how humanity will be able to feed a rapidly increasing population, aquaponics is a field with vast opportunity.
This past fall semester, our team designed a small-scale aquaponics system for an after-school program called Forjando Alas, located in Uvita, Costa Rica. The idea was that we would provide the children at the program with fruits, vegetables, and fish, while also educating them on basic aquaponics concepts.
To prepare for our trip, we sourced as many materials locally as possible. Materials that could not be found locally were shipped beforehand. We hired 2 community members to help with construction. The team was fully prepared to replicate the system that was already built at UNH.
The travel to Costa Rica went smoothly, and we were comfortable with our accommodations. The next day, we set off to work and visited Forjando Alas. We were surprised that there was a new manager when we got there named Yerleni. The previous manager resigned the week before our arrival, and she was the person supposed to be maintaining the system. We had no notice of this change before we got there, which certainly caught us off guard.
In addition, when we arrived at Forjando Alas, we took a look around at the facilities that they had and realized that they were less than ideal and not quite ready. Of the 2 buildings that they had, the first one was lacking electricity and water, kind of a problem since that's where they wanted us to set it up. The second facility actually was the main play area for the children, and our system was large enough that it was going to take up that whole space. After talking with the facility managers, we realized that there was even an underlying concern of the amount of electricity, since we would come close to tripling their electricity bill, and that in and of itself brought us all together to have a really hard discussion. So we took a step back, we evaluated all of our options within the community, we talked with additional people that had familiarity with Forjando Alas, and realized that this was not an ideal space as they were not ready for our system yet.
Although we decided to not follow through with our original plans, we still wanted to use our time in Costa Rica to serve Forjando Alas. So we explained our concerns to Yeleni, and she decided that it would be more helpful if we built a simpler garden for them instead. So we gathered the new supplies that we would need to build the new garden, and we designed a roof structure above the plant bed that could be easily converted into an aquaponics system in the future. We also repaired their old garden and cleaned out all of the debris that was lying around all over the children's play area. And we filled both the new and old plant beds with organic soil and a variety of fruits and vegetables for the children to eat as snacks. We were also careful when building these additions to leave enough room for the children to still be able to run around and play.
Despite the change in plans, we were still able to make a positive impact on the community. By the end of our trip, we were very close to the people at Forjando Alas. They seemed to genuinely appreciate our efforts, and they told us that they would love to see us again.
This experience has taught us that international engineering projects do not always turn out as expected. We learned that we needed to be flexible and that sometimes you need to reevaluate your goals. Every one of us can attest that this has been a great learning experience.
Moving forward, we would like to continue impacting small communities and providing an international experience for motivated UNH students. We will also continue researching on campus to improve our system design. And finally, we would like to implement an aquaponics curriculum at organizations like 4-H and Costa Rica's National Institute of Learning.
Your council's generosity allowed us to travel to Costa Rica and have the experiences that we did. The learning experiences that we made will stay with us forever. We greatly appreciate your contribution and hope you enjoyed hearing about our experiences.